Forecast. I'm Joseph, the host of the UFC Forecast. Got the co-host Loaf, and we're back for the final predictions and bets. This is a post-weigh-in face-off show. But first, we're gonna go over our locks and dogs. Loaf's he's gonna spice things up here. Risk it for the biscuit. He has 3 locks now, and Ricky Simone and Song Yadong. That's next week's main event now. And
Priscila got canceled as well.
Yeah, Priscila, Cachoeira, and Karine Silva, that just got canceled an hour ago. But Ricky Simone was one of my locks, so I got a new lock instead of Ricky Simone. Everybody else, they're made weight. They're ready to go here. And me and Loaf, we're going to fire on all cylinders here. We had 2 bad weeks. And yeah, 8 out of 11 fights, we have a lock or dog on. So you have 3 locks and 1 dog, and I have 2 locks and 2 dogs. 1 fight, we now got a shoey bet on. And 2 fights, we're completely staying away from. So it's going to be a pretty good fight card. Unfortunately, Loaf got called into work though too. And I'm looking to break my lock streak. Last 3 weeks, haven't hit my lock. So, Loaf, let's get into it. Locks and dogs. You're still with Pavlovich, obviously.
Yeah, Pavlovich for sure.
But now you're going to spice things up. You have 2 more, and you need to hit all 3. And if all 3 hit, I'm going to let you have 8 locks in a row. So that's what it is. It's not how many weeks, it's how many locks you hit in a row. So let's pull it up here. Your new lock.
I got Bobby Green as well. And then I got also Sergei Pavlovich. And then I also threw on Montel Jackson. I know Montel Jackson is $1.18, the biggest favorite, but I thought I may as well take him if I'm also taking Sergei Pavlovich, who's a 230 underdog. Yeah. And then also taking Bobby Green, who what's he, 133. So I'm going to take 3, and if I lose one of them, I lose the whole lock streak altogether. But if not, we go up to 8, we're exactly where I was.
So that's your record, 8.
Yeah.
And my record's 5 or 6, and I've lost 3 in a row, like I said, so I need to break that streak. And I'm going to try to break it with still Batgerel Danaa. He's 166. He was 172. He's back to 166, so I think he gets it done. And Patreon members, they have access to the Platinum prop for me and Loaf. Batgerel's on there for me. And stay tuned for later in the video. We're going to have some bets and props for you. My other lock, though, instead of Ricky Simone, it's going to be another Ricky, obviously. Ricky Glenn, 157. He gets it done against Christos Giagos. He's 22-6-2. Just fought a draw with Grant Dawson. He had a very good 3rd round. And let's not forget he was on short notice, too. So he has a full camp here. He looked very good in the face-offs, which we're going to look at here after the dogs. Low, who's up for the dog this week after Asmat Mirzakhanov?
My dog, I'm going to go Bruno Silva. I think he is one of the best value dogs on this card. Has had problems. Going to decision with Pereira, that's impressive. No one else has done that. Impressive. But the
GM3 fight.
Yeah, the GM3. But I feel like he just wasn't there that night. It was his off night. But I feel like he's going to bounce back here and go back on his KO streak. So I'm going to go Bruno Silva. I'll be taking him for the KO prop, but not on my dog of the week. But
yeah, and I heard Silva was injured last fight against GM3 too. He was going for the knockout, couldn't get it. Yeah. And yeah, something with his jaw or a face injury from Alex Pereira. He was a little hesitant. I don't think he's going to be too hesitant. I think your underdog, you're going to be back-to-back.
Yeah.
Another valuable underdog that we both agree on, though, William Gomis. He's 275 now. He was 262. And I was going to lock in Francis Fire Marshall, but yeah, William Gomis, he's seasoned, 25 years old. I think he's going to get this done, Loaf.
I think he will as well.
And I see a lot of other people taking him and agreeing with us too. So, William Gomis, by a decision. Stay tuned, because that's going to be one of my props, an underdog prop. And my second underdog, this is one we got a shoey bet on. Matthew Semelsberger.
This is a shoey bet, yeah.
He was 215. Then it was a coin flip. Now he's 195. And Wells is 183. You got Jeremiah Wells. I got Semelsberger. We're doing another shoey bet. I'm potentially going to do 3 shoey bets in a row, but I have a good feeling that you're going to be doing one this time. Matthew Semelsberger. He's no joke, man. And he's going to have the height advantage here. He's a very good striker. But he needs to watch out on the floor with Jeremiah Wells, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's where he's going to be favorited. And the Patreon, like I said, if you want to join that, it's $5 a month. You get exclusive and early access to all of our bets. And it's all in one tier, too. So, and some of the bets this week, we got the Platinum Hammer, the Platinum Parlay, the Moneyline Magic. We got our Platinum props out there, the Underdog prop, Value prop, Lock prop. And me and Loaf are going to give our own underdog value and lock props. And then we got the Knockout Kings. There's 2 different Knockout Kings this week. And then we got the first round freeze. That came out today. And then sometimes we do a submission specialist. Not this week, though.
Might even throw a DraftKings lineup, too.
Might even throw a DraftKings out there. I was going to do it earlier, but Loaf was sleeping. Maybe we'll throw it in there tonight. And we also have some live bets out there, like Rob Font, the live bet on that.
Yeah.
That was absolutely money. And there's much more out there. Just like our new feature this week, the Platinum Picks. That's going to allow you to see our pick with our confidence level and the method of victory. And that's separate for me and Loaf, too. I'm going to pull you up mine free for this week. But down the road, it's only for the Patreon Platinum members only. Or the Platinum Forecasters only. And the new feature from last week was the Forecast Forensic. It's a cheat sheet. And I'll pull that up. Fuck yeah, like, even if we don't bet on it, the outcome that hits is usually there. Like Barboza KO last week. Wishing we would have pulled the trigger on that. Put a little sprinkle on it. That just has all the fight outcomes, over and unders on it. And they're color-coded too. Green for high confidence. Blue for medium confidence. Pink for a value play. And those are just our combined predictions there. We don't do separate sheets on that. Make sure to check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We have content out there daily, absolutely free, and we're posting our lock every week there too. Sometimes we like to post our dog, but usually just our locks are posted and then some content. But if you want to join our Discord, that's also free. We're going to post our lock and dog right away in our Discord, and we're also going to post some free bets in there right away too. So there's already free bets in Discord in the prediction channel if you want to check that out. And in the bet channel as well. But if you become a Patreon member, you get access to channels in there, and we post stuff in Discord for the Patreon Platinum members, Platinum Forecasters. And once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to give $500 away, and that's going to be set up in Discord. So for absolutely free, join our Discord, smash the like button, suplex the subscribe button, because you're going to win $500 once we hit $500. Once we hit 500 subscribers, sorry.
Not everybody will get 500.
Not everybody.
Probably would draw out of the 500.
Yeah, we're just going to set up a giveaway bot in the Discord, and there's
Yeah.
only going to be one winner for the 500 once we get the 500 subs. Really appreciate that support. That was a lot of information. Let's fucking get into these fucking face-offs, Loafs.
Yeah.
To the official
Loafs.
UFC Fight Night
Hopefully we come home with some fucking
Pavlovich
loafs.
versus Blaydes weigh-ins happening tomorrow, live from the Apex.
After the
So
last 2
we
weeks.
thought that Brady, Hiestand, and Bakary were first up, but it looks like it's going to be Gomis and Marshall because they'll be the first ones coming out on the face-offs.
Up on the stage,
After the last 2 weeks, I want to come home with some loafs of money, that's for sure.
Versus Francis Marshall.
And this guy here, William Gomis, he has a lot of experience for his age. He's coming in pretty confident.
He's going to have a little reach and height advantage as well.
Another guy with a reach and height advantage, too. 275, they're counting him out. Francis Marshall, I think he's a little green. He does hit heavy, but he only has the 1 knockout, right?
Yeah.
So 4 submissions. Only 1 submission for William Gomis, 6
There you
knockouts
go,
for
your
Gomis.
featherweight
Gomis is going to be good on the
ESPN
feet.
Plus
He's going to be good at
prelims.
range. I
Up
think
next,
he
the
gets it done possibly by a decision.
Danaa.
Yeah,
He's a very good underdog this week.
I'd say decision as well, easy.
And like I said, he's one of my underdogs of the week, so I think he gets it done for sure.
Next up, we got Dana Bakary and Brady Hiestand. Ryan's locks walking out. Bakary looks unreal too. He looks ready to go.
Yeah, he's calm, ready to go. He lost his last 2, but his 3 before that were all first round knockouts, low. So
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get a win here for sure against Brady Hiestand,
Tomorrow on the
who fought on the
ESPN
tough.
Bakary looks a lot more in shape for that division too.
He does look in shape. And
Yeah.
this is another guy that's green Brady Hiestand. You know what I mean? He fought on tough, and he got
Kind of padded record, not great record.
Yeah, like a little bit padded, and he got knocked down against Ricky Turkios, and he got knocked out against Chad Henniger.
Yeah.
Knockouts.
And Helliger's not good at all either, so.
No.
Bakary, man, if he finds that chin, he's
Yeah.
going to go sleep.
Danaa sleep on Danaa Batgerel. He's gonna get it done. Knockout. Let's go. Lock of the week.
Up next,
He's
to the
intense and
stage,
ready to
the
go.
women's flyweight division.
Flyweight
This
fight.
is the canceled one.
Killer
This is the
Silva
canceled one.
Versus
Yeah.
Priscila.
We both had
Cachoeira.
Karine Silva, I
Yeah,
believe.
and it was leaning the submission for Karine Silva.
But after watching this face-off, Priscilla does look really good, but she does have a 4-pound miss, so.
yeah, she missed by 4 pounds apparently.
But,
Silva looks bigger.
I'm
though.
glad this got canceled, man, because Priscilla very well could have took it. She looks ready to go in this one.
Yeah, Priscilla KO was live, and it was on the forecast
Here you go,
forensic
your
as
UFC
well.
Women's flyweight.
So-
Up next, the heavyweight division.
Heavyweight fight,
Junior,
though.
Junior
the
Tafa
juggernaut
and Mohammed
Tafa.
Usman.
I'm still with Junior
And
Tafa.
I'm still with
Mohammed,
Tafa as well.
the
I think he's a good prospect. His
Usman.
brothers, Justin Tafa, They have good hands. They hit hard. But Usman, man, he's intense here. He looks ready to go. He's ripped as fuck.
I just feel like he's trying to be overly intense. Though. Watch, Tafa just lasted him here at one point.
And this is the former champ, Usman's brother. Yeah, he's intense, bro. Super intense, but...
I like Tafa.
Yeah. And Tafa has a little...
Height, for sure.
Slight height advantage here, so... At distance, I think he's going to pick up
I think
hard.
he's going to be quicker, I believe. I think Usman's going to gas easier for sure.
Dumont.
Norma Dumont versus Rosa. Me and Ryan disagree on this one. I'm going Dumont. He's going Rosa.
Women's fight. We might as well disagree. It's a coin flip.
I got Dumont, though. I think Dumont looks good here. So does Rosa, though.
I think Rosa has some big wins. Jocelyn Edwards, Tamir's Vidal by a decision. I think she squeaks it out by a decision.
Edwards, she sucked last time.
If you want to do a guaranteed profit bet, just put both of them by a decision.
Yeah.
Fuck it. One of them's going to win by a decision, and over 2.5 is a great bet. Montel Jackson, biggest favorite.
This is one of my locks as well. I mean,
He said Yahya too. It's Yahya.
I think it
isn't
is Yahya, but whatever. I
Yahya,
don't care.
Yahya.
Yeah, well, who gives a shit? But yeah, his reach is pretty big here. His height's big. I think he's definitely gonna take this. It may not be KO. This guy hasn't been KO. I think he's only been KO twice.
I would say Montel Jackson decision, and that's like plus 240.
I think decision is a good call. It's possible. The knockout's there, but possibly.
Knockout's live for sure, man.
But I'm gonna go decision as well for this one. I think Montel Jackson.
And it wouldn't surprise me if Montel gets him out of there in the first round either. This big of a favorite, and the age, you know what I mean? Like, Yahya's 38, he's on the way out of the UFC, hasn't fought in 2 years.
Yeah, Jackson's still coming up pretty
Reach and height advantage, sizable for Montel Jackson. I think he gets it done by knockout.
Huge reach advantage.
Originally, I was saying decision, but man, I just don't know after the face-off. I'm kind of leaning knockout.
The knockout prop's definitely there. I might have to sprinkle some on it.
But 118, like, what can you do? Fuck, he's going to get it done. That's for sure.
Yahya and Jackson.
Me and Ryan both agree on this one. Ricky Glenn and Christos Giagos. We both have Ricky Glenn for a decision.
Heavy on Glenn this week. He's a fucking hawk.
And
better be soaring.
Some people I see are taking him for KO, but I feel like that decision's going to be there.
It's juicy, man. KO's like 450.
It's good.
Plus 350.
But I got to go decision, man. Ricky Glenn has a lot of decision wins.
Glenn's going to be fast. He has good hands. And I think he avoids the control time and takedowns of Christos Giagos. He gets this one done, low.
Yeah.
Ricky Glenn, 157. Great price.
Here's the shoey bet. We got Jeremiah Wells and Matthew Semelsberger. I mean, Matt clearly does have that height and that reach, but I mean, Wells looks absolutely ripped.
Yeah, he's in great shape. He's always in great shape.
Yeah, I mean, if he can get him on the ground, he's gonna be able to hold him.
Very good on the ground too.
So I gotta go Wells.
Jeremiah.
I think Wells is gonna get that by finish. I have him by finish here, sub or KO.
KO's like $8, but submission's $3.75 if you're leaning that way. I think Wells maybe by submission's the way to go, but Semelsberger, I think he gets it done by decision, Loaf.
Yeah.
Should we bet? Let's shake on it for the show.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully I don't have to do fucking 3 shoeys in a row, but we are willing to do it for the forecast, so...
Off the main card, up next,
main card, Loaf.
The women's flyweight division.
A women's fight on it. Kind of low level. Don't know why it's on the main card.
Lucindo.
Brogan Walker's a dog. She beat Miranda Maverick. Went the distance with Aaron Blanchfield.
Yeah.
Lucindo's another green fighter, but God, I think she gets this one done.
Yeah, I agree.
Either a knockout or a decision.
The experience too. She has 18 fights to 11. She does have a little more experience, Yasmin. So I gotta go with Yasmin to get this one. I just have it money line. I'm not sure how the outcome's gonna be, so just Yasmin to win.
And before we get into Jared Gordon and Bobby Green, Brogan Walker decision is also in the forecast forensic. It's sitting at like 550. She could grease her way to a decision. I forgot to add submission. She has a couple submissions there, but yeah, only one submission actually. But.
And my other lock, we got Bobby Green and Jared Gordon. And I like Bobby Green for the KO here. I mean, Jared Gordon, 4 of his 6 losses are by knockout. He has a lot of knockout losses. Bobby Green's hands are good, man. He cut up Drew Dober real bad. And he's fighting some high-level guys. We dropped Al LaQuinta, who almost beat Khabib at one point. So I got to go Bobby Green to get this one done probably by KO, TKO, if not the decision.
Yeah, I agree. He's one of your other locks, too. Yeah. I'm pretty high on him this week on the bets. I think he gets it done, either decision or knockout. I bet on both, that's for sure. Bobby Green. I also have a video on him this week on YouTube and TikTok. Might be on Instagram as well, too. Check that out. Like that. Appreciate the support. Bobby King Green. He's a killer.
Yeah.
And, yeah, great lock this week.
His hands are good.
He should have been one of my earlier locks of the week for sure, but, yeah, just not a great price tag. I want to get some value for you guys. Dana Batgerel.
The co-main event
And then we got
tomorrow
my
night,
underdog of the
middleweight
week. We got
division.
Bruno Silva versus Brad Tavares.
versus
Lots of value for you guys
Brad
this week.
Yeah,
Tavares.
and I mean, I like Silva, man. I feel like he's going to find that KO TKO here against Tavares. Tavares has been KO'd before. I feel like Bruno will get back on that streak, man. He's got 19 knockouts out of 22, which is a really high knockout percentage, so I got to go with the knockout for Bruno.
And he had 5 out of 7 in the first round before the fight with Alex Pereira. All 7 were knockouts. This guy has heavy hands. That fight with Mershart, that was just a little hiccup. He shit the bed there.
Yeah.
He's going to come out hot here, I think, Loaf, and get that knockout. Yeah, fuck.
Let's hope he does.
Now,
A lot of people counting him out.
Tomorrow, the heavyweight
And
division.
my lock.
Number 4
My first lock.
Curtis
I go
Razor
Sergei Pavlovich,
Blaydes.
man, and Curtis Blaydes. I got Sergei by the KO TKO, most likely in
Versus
round
number
1.
3
All 14 of his
Sergei
knockouts come in round 1. I can't see this one being
Pavlovich.
much different. He's going to bull rush him just like Francis
Yeah.
Giagos does. He's going to take him out. So I got Sergei Pavlovich KO round 1.
Yeah, Storm Surge him. It's going to be lights out for Curtis Blaydes, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be on a fucking stool.
And I believe Sergei has the number 1, if not number 2, reach in the UFC. He's one of the longest reaches.
84 inches.
Huge
Everyone-
reach.
To
So
80 inches for Blaydes.
Blaydes still has a long reach himself, but I mean, no matter who Sergei fights, he always edges out that reach, man. So that reach is going to come into factor for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Sergei Pavlovich KO, that's definitely the play. Not sure if it's going to be in round 1 or not, but
I like round 1.
Curtis Blaydes against Derek Lewis, he got dropped. He got dropped against Francis
And
Ngannou,
Sergei only needed 30 seconds for Derek Lewis.
and he needed 40 against Tai Tuivasa,
Yeah.
right? So for 350 for the first round for Sergei Pavlovich.
Is definitely live.
It's live. Definitely live, but
Make sure to smash the like button, suplex the subscribe button. Really appreciate that support. Join our Patreon page.
it's only $5 a month, exclusive and early access to all of our bets. We're going to give you a couple props here.
Not all of them, a couple.
Not all of them. These ones are for free.
Bobby Green, KO TKO.
That's Lowe's value prop, plus 280. My value prop, it's going to be Matthew Semelsberger decision, plus 275. I know we have a shoey bet on that one. A little bit sketchy, but there's value in it for sure. And if he wins, it's going to be a clean decision. Matthew Semelsberger. Underdog prop, who you got, Loaf?
Bruno Silva for the KO TKO.
Plus 200. Fuck, voice crack. My underdog prop, plus 400. William Gomis decision.
Yeah.
And Loaf agrees with
That's a
that
good
one. Lock prop, Loaf, who you got?
My
Lock it
lock
in.
prop, man, this one's going to hit for most people, I think. Sergei Pavlovich for that knockout, KO TKO, plus 162.
Let's get it. And same for me. My lock by knockout. Batgerel, Danaa. Danaa, sleep on this guy. Plus 130. He gets the knockout. Patreon members have access to another lock prop for Loaf. But I'm sure you already know what it is after Sergei Pavlovich's prediction. Fucking give it to them, Loaf. Fucking give it to them.
Sergei Pavlovich round 1. I believe you tagged that on as well. Plus 250. That's crazy value. I mean, especially if all 14 of his knockouts come in the first round. You can't see it being much different, man. This guy, if he hits you, you're going to sleep. So I got him for the round 1 KO TKO.
This was going to be for Patreon only, but like I said, we have the Platinum Hammer out there, Platinum Parlay, Moneyline Magic, the first round freeze, Knockout Kings. There's lots out there. And the Forecast Forensic, Platinum Picks, that's all for Patreon Platinum Forecasters only. So here you guys go. Here's my lock prop. It's plus 550, 650. Batgerel Danaa round 1.
I like it too. I mean,
It's first round. He fucking storm surges him. His fucking nickname Storm. He's going to storm him first round. He had 3 first round KOs
yeah.
before his last 2 losses. I think he comes back big in the win column.
Yeah, he
here.
very well could.
Yeah. There's going to be 2 big storm surges. It's going to be Batgerel Danaa, and it's going to be Sergei Pavlovich. 2 first round KOs. I'm calling it right now.
First fight and last fight. Or I guess Danaa second, but still.
It was supposed to be the first.
Yeah.
It might even be the first. Like,
Who
we don't know.
knows, yeah.
7 o'clock Friday night. We just shot the final predictions, post weigh-in face-off show and bets. Appreciate the support. Next week, we're going to pull up the thumbnail here. I already have everything ready to go. It's Ricky Simone and Sang Yadong, UFC Vegas 72. Another fight at the Apex.
I'll tell you that for my 9 in a row, I'm obviously going Ricky Simone, brother.
No, don't get too cocky yet.
Ricky Simone.
You need to hit these 3.
I know,
You
but
hit these 3 locks.
if.
You
I'm
hit
saying,
these
I'm
3
saying
locks.
if. Ricky Simone.
Well, you know what to do. Smash the like button, suplex the subscribe button if you're new. Appreciate the support. Patreon is only $5 a month. It's all in one tier, exclusive and early access to all of our bets. Forecast Forensic Platinum Picks, 2 new features. That's going to pay for the $5 alone in a month. We have like 2, 3, 4 fight cards a month. $5 is more than fair. Everything all in one tier for life. UFC Forecast. Let's fucking get it this weekend. Let's get this bread. Cheers.